Hi everyone, welcome to my new channel, to my new episode as well. Hanging with Anya. I'm your host, Anya Smith. Sorry about that. I had to redo this because my mom called. So, welcome. Today is episode 15. We're gonna talk about passport to self, how travel changes me or changes you. So let's get started. I normally talk about paranormal stuff. We'll do that next week. So let's get started. So question one: what version of me shows up in a new country? Any kind of version of myself. The new version, let's say you want to travel somewhere that you want to check out the new country or any country you want to go through, I probably would want to, well, let's say I don't know, your whole body changed, like no longer fit your new clothes, you have your old clothes, you need to get rid of your old clothes, get the new ones. The best version of yourself would want to travel some new country. I probably would. And Fearless says hello. Hi, Fearless. He says hey. So let me ask you a question, Fearless. What version of you would want show up in a new country? What are you going to do about it? If you want to show up in a new country, I just want to be the best of myself version. So I probably would, but it's going to take me a while to figure out what I want to do, like where to go. So here's another question. How do unfamiliar places reflect hidden parts of myself? Well, new or unfamiliar places, well, that's probably something new. I actually would want to investigate or like go to new places like Italy or Azerbaijan. Azerbaijan is actually my father's actual place where I actually want to go. I've been there. Sorry, my blood sugar's gone crazy. I had to eat something, but you know, this happens a lot. This is my Dexcom. Anyway, yeah. So this happens quite a lot. Traveling is pretty much my thing. I mean, this year I'm actually gonna go to Cabo. I bought some new stuff, like a new bathing suit. If I'm going swimming, you need to get like something like sunscreen, new swimsuit, uh whatever you need. Depends what it is. If you're going somewhere, I probably would. Maybe a book to read, a towel lay on sand or something, or whatever you need. I'm not very good at talking about traveling. Normally, I talk about spirits. That's what I'm good at. So, here's question number 3. What have I unlearned through travel? Well, What I unlearned is going on a plane. If I want to go on a plane, I'm afraid of heights. I probably would, but you know, I don't like heights. I'm just scared of heights. That's just how it is. Learning thing can be fun. Sometimes it cannot be fun, but this is all I can talk about for now. But next week it's gonna be about spirits. Now that's a good topic about spirits. But you know, traveling, I'm not good at talking about it. It just, I don't know what I would do, but here's number 4. Have I ever felt more me away from home? I probably have, because before I moved to America, I wanted to be with my family, but since I moved to Kearney, Nebraska, it felt me a lot more away from my birth city. I'm from Russia. That's where I was born and raised. But if you want to travel somewhere, you definitely need a passport. And guess what? I have a passport of my own. I've had it for like 10 years already, and it's gonna be expired in 2029. I have about 4 years left. So passports are the best thing that you need to use to travel somewhere. You're gonna need money, you're gonna need your documents, passport, a bunch of everything else. Seriously, that's what you need. And your book and your clothes, everything, you're gonna need a carry-on, because you don't need a big stuff, because they're gonna check it if you're like in airplane, or like if you're in airport. But yeah. So question number 4, what cultural lesson did I need most? Well, there's a bunch of cultures. There's some are from your own culture, like any kind of culture, like Mexico, Russia, Azerbaijan, Turkey, Dubai, any country. I probably well, here's Fearless saying he's got a question. What is your question, Fearless? So, my culture would be, I would want to speak English, or there's England. I know how to speak London, because I know how to speak English, because I speak English. Here's what Fearless's question is. What ghost do you know that steals socks? What? Fearless, I know they're stealing your shit. This topic is about traveling to another country, like Scotland and Ireland, or Paris, like France or something. I probably don't know if the spirits are still doing it. He says, what cultures steal socks? I don't know. I'm guessing Britain or America. I'm thinking it's probably right here in Bellevue, Nebraska. So, he also wants to know, where can I go where they won't steal from me? Oh, you can go anywhere. Do you want to go to Britain? Do you want to go to Scotland, Fearless? Because You could go to Scotland or Ireland or anywhere. You could go to Russia. You could go to a bunch of other places, like Cabo, Mexico, somewhere, but you can go anywhere. I'm going to Cabo. I gotta make sure I didn't lose any of my stuff. So, question number 6. What personal growth came from getting lost? Well, my growth, I'm still growing. He says that I'm sleepy. Well, there's another one. There's Germany. He's got a bunch of questions. He says, what countries don't wear socks? I don't know if there are any countries that do wear socks or don't wear socks. Maybe I'm thinking Germany or actually Africa. I don't think they actually wear socks in Africa, but he's funny. There's a bunch of places that people don't wear socks, but if you want to travel to Africa, you probably would have to wear sandals, like flip-flops, sandals. But you can go anywhere, but you also need to drink some water. Make sure you have your water bottle very full, because you're going to be in a very hot weather day if you're going somewhere, especially in Mexico, like Cabo. I'm actually going to go to Cabo. I'm going to enjoy Cabo, check out some whales, go swimming, maybe read my books, go out to dinner, lunch, breakfast, work on my projects like I normally do. So, yeah. So, it is 1:07. Maybe I can go home right now and do what I gotta do, but so he says, who's funny? Any person can be funny. Fearless, yes, people wear sandals if they're in the very hot weather days. I probably don't wear sandals, but I don't know, maybe, but I haven't worn any sandals in a while, so sandals, Fearless. People in Africa would wear sandals. India. You can go anywhere. Cabo. I can go anywhere. I could wear sandals, but if I wanted to, but I'm not gonna wear stuff that I'm not gonna wear sandals that can get bitten by like crabs, scorpions. I'm not gonna do that. No way. So you can if you want to, but I'm probably just gonna wear whatever I want to wear. So that's our last question. Next week we'll be gonna be doing ghost stories, like any kind of ghost stories. So yeah, I will be reading ghost stories next week. So we're not gonna do it today. We can do it next week. I pretty much like to travel, but if I want to go traveling, I'll go traveling anywhere. I can do my knitting if I want to, like sitting at the hotel, working on my project. I'm actually knitting right now, but I'm actually gonna go home later, maybe even early. I can start working on my projects. But if you guys want me to make a video of myself knitting some projects, I can. So Fearless is saying, tell me a story. What kind of story would you want me to talk about? Because some stories that I can't think of right now, but yeah, so there's some stories I could tell, but right now I can't think of any. Like, here's Fearless saying one of those ghost stories. I could do that. Once upon a time, there was one guide who investigated bunch of places, like any kind of place, like say Africa or something. He went to Africa and he went straight to the woods, and then he, I don't know, spent overnight or something, and one day he heard something and he went to investigate it, and he heard something. And there's a bunch of spirits like haunting the place, but Fearless, this is all I could think of right now. So next week we'll be talking about spirits, ghost stories next week. So this is all the time I have now. I want to thank you for watching this video, and we'll see you next week. We'll be doing ghost stories. We'll be doing like the woman in the mirror, but we'll be talking about that next week. So Ghost Stories by Anya, which is me. I want to thank you for watching this video about traveling. Well, have a good night and thank you. Please click share, please click like and subscribe. So yes, this is episode 15 today. Next we'll be talking about ghosts. I'll be reading ghost stories, 10 ghost stories, like short ones. So good night, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Vanavond ben jij de Benny en ik je sugar daddy. Je weet toch